let's say salary. If you wanted to know that, not the 10th, top 10 salary.
Okay.
I know how to get the max and the second max and let's say nth high salary. I know these three things, but I couldn't figure out the top 10.
If you use a row number, right? If you use row number also, then you should be able to use that.
Do I have to put in the range from 1 to 10?
Wire range? No, I mean, 1 second. Okay, let's see. I mean, I have a thought. Let's see if it works. Okay, give me 1 second. Let me pull it up. Let's see if it's work. 1 second. Oh, Hassan, another thing, always, I mean, one good practice is select 1 second on from. Always try to Google, okay, to solve any problems. That's what happened. Always try to Google to solve any problem, because at work, actually, this is what we do. Okay, I mean, anybody, everybody, like you Google, use Google to solve any kinds of problem. Okay, any like developer, architect, you name it. Okay, so whenever you have some kinds of problem, make sure you like have that practice. I mean, okay.
Yeah, I was able to do the other things as I just mentioned to you, right?
Yeah.
Like I Googled to how to find the let's say nth highest number, and then the second number. I Google also. I know you talked about rank and dense rank. I was a little confused, but I was able to Google it and get it clear, myself.
Give me a second. One way, maybe this way we can do. I'll make it happen. Um, oh, man. I don't think we need that, but okay. So, done. So,
Yeah, I'm back.
oh, okay.
I bet one more thing I need to ask you. Like, can we do that class early today? Because, as you know, you need to go, and I am also planning to go over there.
Oh, you're planning? Oh, okay. Yeah, sure. I mean, yeah. course. Bigger.
So could you do till 11:30?
You can make it in
Like if I go, like it's 1 hour, so it's 1 o'clock, right over there.
I don't think it's 1 o'clock. I think a little bit before 1 o'clock. Um, I think a little bit before 1 o'clock. Okay.
Okay, let me ask the people who are going over there from here. See, let me see like how much at what time they're going through. So I'll
Yeah.
ask them. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then according to that, we will do the plan. Or like we'll do it till 11.
11 would be fine. This is what I was also thinking.
Yeah. All right. So you said Oracle Express, right?
I installed the Oracle Express. I'm showing you right now something else. But one thing, Hasan bhai, see now is in order position, right?
Yes.
So we just need to find out how to do only 10. That's the whole thing. Okay. Now, if you see this is an order position, right? Now we can do
Yeah.
one thing top. mm, If we do this top 10, and then let's see if this works. See here. See, this is the rank. See, this is the row number. I want top. This is the here top. Like this is the basically row
Top.
number, right? Now I get here. You have two things here. If you realize, I have this is the rank. I mean rank, but giving me 10, but it's not top 10. It's 6, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
because there are a lot of comments, and after that,
Yes.
it's
So now
going
if we
through with
do
that.
this, still is giving me 10 records, but like up to top 10 is giving me 6. Okay, here is the thing. First thing, we need top 10, we get 10 here, right? We get 10.
Yeah.
Okay, that's the whole thing. But based on the question, just to clarify, if they want up to, they want top rows or whatever the rank up to top 10 is two different things, right?
Right.
This is using this one, you can get whatever number of rows you can have. You have also here up to 10, right? As a 10 record that you can have. You understand, Hassan bhai?
Yeah. Yeah.
So, what was the question? Aribay,
Huh?
what was
No,
the
you just
question?
want to find top 10 record.
Yeah, so the top 10 record, you can go with the only top 10. But let's say if they want to show up the ranking, then you need to use the dance rank or rank over there, right?
Yes, yes. No, he wants to top 10, but based on the salary or something.
Oh, okay, all right.
So let's say here is,
That's why top 10 means if it's not saying the first 10. You understand? Top 10
Right,
means out of all those record, top 10, not the first
Okay, all right.
yes, yes. Top 10
not the
based
So,
on,
record.
based on
Then,
something, right?
yeah, right.
Based on something.
So
Top 10
here,
doesn't mean like
Arifai,
any
here,
random 10. Here,
but Arifai, here, if you look at it, there is a lot of like duplicate record, right? 555. This is a lot
that's
of
why I'm using this row number
right.
just to show.
Phone number.
That
So, in this case, if they wanted to have this string, top 10, then the repeat number it shouldn't show, right?
I can hear you with a bad connection.
yeah, like I'm also not able to hear you, Hassan bhai.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, it's better now.
Yeah, it's better now.
Okay, what I'm saying is that if you look at it, we have repeated record, right?
Yeah.
So even with the rank, dense rank is going to give us ranking from,
Yeah.
consecutive number.
No.
Consecutive number.
Yeah, let's do this. Let's do rank. And this is rank. Okay, this is rank. This is dense rank, right? Here. Okay. So if you use rank, right, is as you can see, you're getting up to 10, right?
Right.
Now, row number, you don't need, I just put it to show you that we are getting top rows. If they 100 or something, you don't want to count, that's why I'm just putting this. This one is like to show that how many you are getting. Okay. But this is our function. This is our function. Okay. This is the main
Okay.
thing. That to get top something, not like random top, right? Based on
Right.
something you want top 10. It could be salary, it could be hire date, right? Hire date
Yeah.
or things like that. So this is whatever the based on it, you put it in there. Now, if they want top 10, you put descending order, right? If they want like bottom, then you can put ascending, right?
Ascending order.
Yeah.
And another question, if they want distinct number, not the repeated number here, only the distinct 10 top.
No,
Top
but
10.
this number, dance rank or ranks will give you. You're not going to get unique number. I mean, you'll get unique now. You're not going to get a unique number eventually,
Like it's not
right?
necessary. Like let's say, for example, if you're talking about the salary, it's not necessary that the salary for every person is unique.
Unique,
Might
right.
be a
It could
chance.
be the same. Yeah.
Yeah, there might be a chance that Aribai and my salary will be the same, or your salary and Aribai's salaries are same. So it's all depend. But if you're talking about distinct, you can use distinct function over there. There's no problem with that. But the thing is, like the main thing, what they are looking for, it comes up with the dense rank and rank. So the function you're looking for, like it covered by that. After that, whatever you want to do, like you want to do top 10, top 20, like it goes through with that. If you want to go with the distinct function, Arbi, did you do like distinct average rate on it?
This
Um,
no this thing. I mean, this thing here actually, I don't think that's like accurate.
yeah, that's what I was
Logically,
telling you.
logically, you know, because we are using rank function or dense rank,
Right.
you
So
know,
that's what I was just telling like just check it out. Like it's not logical basically.
not logical actually.
Okay, and just to understand it, if they,
Basically,
because
this is
yeah,
the thing that we need to consider. This is our thing, rank dense rank, and then we whatever based on what. See, we are getting top 5, top 10 based on something. So whatever something, then we put it here. So whatever something when that's we put it here. That's our main thing. Okay.
So these four functions, the desk rank, rank, no row number, and tile,
Yeah.
those are for most important one.
Yes, Antal is important, but this three is very important. Okay, this is being used a lot in report testing because almost every report somewhere you will see it will say it will by default it will display top 5, top 10, top 3, top 20, something like that.
Right, right, right.
Verify that. Okay, so this is how we do it. Okay, so this is very important to understand this thing. Basically, we're gonna put say we always gonna put parentheses after this. That's the first thing, and then over, and then this is the order by. Okay, this is not actually. I mean, logically we need to put that, but this is not part of the query. So the order by we have to put, but some we can also partition it. Okay, we can put partition. Now, do you understand what is partition means here? If partition, what does that mean? Let me show you. Let me show you what partition means. Okay. Okay. To currency code, right?
partition, here we can break down the table, size of the table.
Not the size of the table. It's like what partition does it. Let's say you are ranking here, right? You are ranking average rate, right? You are ranking average rate like top 10 on everything, right? You have 1000 row, right? And then you are ranking them from 1 to 1000, right? This is like in general. But let's say you wanna there is a query that say give me top 10 from each continent. Each continent. Do you understand? Like this is the dollar rate, but from each continent. What is the top 10 from Asia? What is the top 10 from North America? What is the top 10 from
So
South America?
partitioning basically on that particular region.
Yes, yes. So this ranking will start. This ranking will start from each partition, each break. You don't have actually logically that I can show you here. If we have a container or something like that, we could easily sales tax territory. Sales territory. Give me 1 second. Probably that has this. Let me see. Okay. See here, we can show. Okay, country region code. Northeast, southeast, right? Mostly USA. Okay, so here if we partition by this, okay. So let's do this, okay. This is a very useful query though. So I mean, we need to understand this. Like if you don't understand, you will not be able to use it properly. That's the whole thing, you know. Any function.
sorry, I wait to
Yes.
cut you. Oracle Database Express Edition 11G, right? That's the one, right?
11G, yeah. So we can get what
Do you need to create an account on it? Because it's asking like to create an account on Oracle website.
yeah, it's very simple. Like they will ask you.
Okay. Alright, then let me do that.
Cells YTT partition by country region code. Okay, partition by group, partition by group. What happened? Dance time. What happened? Dance time. Partition, but what did I put here? Partition by group. Okay. Group. Okay. Yeah, I just need to put name and then country. Put group. Country region. Okay, this is probably a good example, but see, before that, let me explain to you this. See, I put a square bracket here. Do you know why I put a square bracket here? Here.
To create the group?
Why I put a square bracket here, but not here or anything? See, I put a square bracket here, right? This one and also here. Why?
To create a group, right?
No. This is what? This is a column name, right?
Right.
Hasan bhai, are you there? This thing. Because what happened is this thing, you can, what I'm doing, you can Google it and find the solution. Solution is not a problem. I want you to understand it so then you can use it properly. If you don't remember the proper code, right, this is the syntax. If you don't remember, completely fine. If you have an idea, that's all it matters. You have an idea what it is, how it is, that's all it matters. You have to understand the concept so you can use it. It's very important. Okay. Now, before I even go there, this group by I use the square bracket. That's important thing. See, if I remove the square bracket, this color now is blue, right?
Right.
Now,
It means like there's a function with the group.
no, what happened is this is a group by is a keyword, right? Group by also there is a clause, right? We can do group by. Remember?
Right.
So group by is a what do you call that? It's a clause also. Is a keyword, right? Group
Yes.
by is a keyword. So this
Keyword.
Compiler does not know if it's a keyword or column name.
Yeah.
It doesn't know. So whenever you put the square bracket, that means it knows this is a column name. This is not any clause or anything. Okay. So bottom line is, if you want to use, like say, I want to use a column name of a table, like say from, I want to use it. You can use it, but you have to put the square bracket.
It's like the regular expression of something
No,
we don't want to.
not regular expression. This is basically.
No, I meant to omit it like some special character.
Like if it's blue, it means like it might be used something in like in a clause, right? So if we want to use the same word, like let's say for example rank, okay. So if we put rank over there as like if I want to use the rank as a column name, I cannot use it without the brackets. If I put rank in bracket, then I can use it as a column name because it will go through with that clause. Like if I put rank over there, it will be taking it as a function or something like that.
Yeah. So bottom line is, if you want to use a keyword as your column name, a keyword. Okay, keyword meaning, let's say select is a meaning, right? Is a meaning of something. The computer already know what select means, right? From is a keyword. It knows already, right? Then order by, it knows what it is, right? Computer already is predefined, right? There's a meaning. Now you cannot use those words in your column name. Column name, you cannot use the keyword. That is like 100+ keyword that you cannot use. And then another thing, let's say your column name you wanna put first name, right? Can you use this first name as your column name? No, it has to be one word like this, right? Am I correct?
Yes, that's correct.
Now you can use it. You can use it, but
If I use the brackets with it,
square bracket.
brackets.
You can use square bracket, then you can use it. See, now there is no red flag. Okay. So if basically bottom line is, any special case that you are not supposed to use, but you wanna still use it, then you use this square bracket. Okay. So the keyword you can use as a column name, but you have to put the square bracket, and then any name cannot have any space. You know that is very simple. Any programming language, you cannot use space in between for any name, variable name. But here you can use it if you want to put this square bracket. So square bracket meaning basically that this is a column name. That's all it means. Whenever you put a square bracket in something like this, that's column name. That's all. Okay. Clear?
Yes.
Okay. And the reason, like here, I don't put, if you put it here, square bracket, that's completely fine. Nothing wrong. Okay. That's completely fine. Okay. If you
Without also like it will also work, right?
yeah, that's completely fine. Okay. If you put square bracket. Okay. The bottom line is square bracket. The meaning is, if you are not following the standard rule, naming, there is a naming rule. Like naming rule mean, like say everything has to be one word like this. You cannot have any space. Right? Or you cannot put hyphen like this. Okay. So, but if you put square bracket, then you'll be fine. So if you are not following the rules, standard rules, then you have to use this square bracket. Okay, clear on this one? Sometimes they ask you in the interview, can you use a keyword in the column name? Okay, yeah, you're gonna say yes, but I have to use a square bracket, right? Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Now that is done. So here, as you can see, this is my rank, right? This is my main thing, right? Now I partition by group. This is my group. Now here, look, 1, 2, 3, right? I have 1, 2, 3. Again, I start from 1. North America, I have 6, 1 to 6. And then specific starting again 1. So basically, I have 3 group, right? 3 partition. This is Europe 1 partition, North America 1 partition, specific 1 partition. There is 3 partition. So there is just 3 group here. If you realize, there is basically 3. This is 1 group, right? Europe 1, 2, 3. And then again, this ranking starts from here again, starting from 1, right? So this is start ranking 1, and this is
Right.
1, and this is 1. Okay, clear?
Yes.
So that's the partition. Meaning you can ranking partition, meaning without the partition you can rank everything from if you have 1000 row, 1000 starting 1 to 1000. But partition meaning you can group by that one, right? Separate group and then rank that
Uh,
within that group.
Arby,
Yeah.
a quick question. Like that group column, you made it or it already had that
He was there.
data in it?
He was there.
Yeah, okay.
He was there already. This thing where here group by. It's already there. Okay.
Okay. All right.
So this is a very important concept though. This thing, I mean, I don't know, a lot of time in the interview they ask this thing, they ask a lot in the interview. Okay. So just for you to actually understand this thing is very important. Conceptually, is very, very important thing. Okay. Um, the rank and dash type basically, that's the two function is mostly important. Okay. Okay, what is Oracle? Okay. So one thing is SQL side by you installing it now, right? You're in the process, right? Side by
Arby.
you're in the
Yeah,
process.
Arby. Yeah. Actually, I have like a lot of people over here, so that's why I'm making my mic mute.
Oh, okay, no problem. So you have installing the SQL Oracle, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm doing it right now.
Okay. Okay. Now let me go do one thing here. SQL Plus. Okay, SQL Plus in Oracle is a command line. Whatever you can do here in SQL Loader, you can do the same thing in command line. Okay, if you type here SQL Plus, you can see if you have Oracle, if you type in the search, you can see SQL PLUS, right? See if I'm typing SQL Plus. Okay. See, it's asking username. What is my username? PROF USR PROF USR underscore QA, and then password. What was the password? I think forgot. Okay, see, it says connected. You can see, I think it's kind of small, but can you see this, Hassan bhai?
Could you make the font bigger? You can do it on the command prompt. Yeah. There might be something. Yeah.
Better? Is it okay now?
Yeah, a lot better. Yeah, a lot better.
There is no table core EMP. Hold on 1 second. Oh, Hassan bhai, are you there? I think he's not there. So Said bhai, let me show you again this SQL plus, right? SQL+, right?
I got it, Arbi.
You got it right. Okay.
Um,
Uh,
yeah, I'm just like waiting for the installation.
okay.
So give me
Hassan
a
bhai, are
minute.
you there?
All right, so Arbi, it's asking in the start to enter the password. You can put it as any administrative password, right?
Yes, yes. No. The password you can put like you put a password whenever you're downloading it, right?
Yeah.
That's the password you're going to put. But
Okay.
for the user ID, you can put system, SYSTEM, all uppercase,
Okay.
SYSTEM.
Hey, bye. Sorry, I got, I don't know. Somehow, suddenly, I stopped having a Wi-Fi problem.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we got it because we heard like you left from the room.
Yeah, just suddenly my computer dropping the network. I mean, the Wi-Fi. I don't know.
Mm,
I tried different things trying to fix it, but it still is not working.
okay. Hassan bhai, যেটা বলতেছিলাম, what I was saying is the SQL developer in Oracle, right? Whatever you can do here, almost everything you can do in SQL Plus. SQL Plus is a command line editor, command line. This is a graphical user, right? SQL
Right.
Plus.
The other one is on.
This is very important though, guys. This thing I'm going to talk a couple other thing today. This is thing you have no idea how important it is when you work. That's like real thing when you do. Okay, it's very important. Okay, so if you are confused or if you do not understand, please ask me right away. Okay, it's very important. You will be always working in ETL. There's you'll be always using this. Okay, so please make sure you understand this. So how I'll go to SQL Plus is here in the search. I can put just SQL Plus. Okay, just if I put SQL Plus, then I see command line desktop where run command line. What is the SQL Plus? SQL Plus. Okay. Oops. Let me go again. SQL+. Okay. See here, SQL Plus here. Okay. Okay. So SQL Plus here is already logged in. Okay. Can I log out like this?
Unknown reset.
Why I cannot log out?
It says not connected, right? So you can do exit exit.
Yeah, but if I exit, then if I go back the same place, I tried it.
Yeah, but you need to redo the connection.
Um, I think that's my password. Okay.
Actually, I start creating tables and stuff like that in Oracle. When I start using Oracle, I started from command line. It says because I didn't do a lot of practice. Now I forgot this thing.
Okay. No, you don't need, I mean, this is actually, you don't have to do anything here. You just need to use this. I just want you to understand this SQL Plus. So SQL Plus is basically, as you can see, it is the same thing. SQL Plus is the same thing as the SQL Developer. Okay. Just another tool. SQL Plus is a tool. Okay. Don't just remember, just know that, because see, ETL testing is whenever you'll do it, you'll do some automation kind of thing, to run batch files. So you need to understand this what it is. It's just a tool that does the same thing in SQL Developer. That's all you need to know. It's a free tool that comes with Oracle. This is a free tool.
And the environment is similar to the Sequin.
Sequin, yes. Okay, so that's all it is. So this is SQL Plus. Now you can use this application from some other application. Okay, the SQL Plus, the good thing is you can this application from another application, you can call it. You can tell SQL Plus, do this for me. In SQL Developer, like say from another application, you cannot call SQL Developer to do something for you. Now the SQL Plus, from another application, you can call SQL Plus. So can you do this for me? Can you query for me? Can you do, run this query for me? SQL Developer from another application, you cannot. SQL Plus from another application, you can tell SQL Plus, can you run a query for me? Let's say you want to run this query. This is a very simple query. You want to run it. You can run it here or from another application. You can call SQL Plus, say, asking SQL Plus, can you run this query for me and give me the output? You can do that. Okay, that's the good thing about SQL Plus. So now, what was my thing?
Like you can call it as a batch file.
Batch file. That's the whole purpose of batch file. Yeah. So, do you? Okay. So here, this is the batch file. It's a very standard. What it is? Let me open it so that you know. Let me show you. It's a very simple thing. Okay. Now let me send you this so that you can take a look. Okay. I just send you so you can open this up, okay, and you're going to run it in your query. So let me explain to you. It's a very standard thing. So this echo exit, when there is an issue or completed, is going to exit. Okay, you can always put this.
Yeah, but I read this query give us an exit error, right? Because
Yes.
the user ID and password, the one which we have, and the one you have, it's totally different, right?
Yes. So you're going to put SQL Plus, and then this I think this is not to put any output. So I forgot what is that. Remember in Unix we put different like option. This is one of the option. Okay, I forgot actually what it is. I think it's not displaying the line number. How many?
No, it might be lists.
No, something like that. I forgot. So anyway, this is not important. Okay, you put this, and there's also another one as hyphen s for some other reason. This is an option based on our need. We put the option here. Okay, so whatever it is, whenever you will know how to use it, you can Google it and find the option you're looking for, and you just put it here. All we need to know here at this point, this is an option for our output. This is an option for our output. Like sometimes it gives you a lot of things with the output, like what time it is, the query ran, how many lines the output, things like that. You don't want those in your test file. So you put this kind of option in there. And then this is the name of the user. This is the name of the, this is the password. Okay.
Password.
This is user, this is password. Now, and then this is pretty standard, description, address, protocol, host. Here is very important. Okay. This is very important. So host, this information, you'll get it. I mean, who will give you? Your manager could give you, or DB will give you.
Either it will be a server, your current machine, like whatever it is, you need to put it over there.
Yeah, all I'm saying that this host we need to change, but like right now, you don't need to change because you are installing local host means your database in your machine. Local
Right.
host means in database in your machine. Now, if your database, let's say in Washington DC or in California, then this host name will be different. It will be like some name or something. Okay, so host name, whatever the host name, you have to manually change it. You just copy paste. Now, how do you know the host name? Your DVA will give you, your coworker will give you, your manager will give you, or your data architect will give you. Somebody will give you. Okay, and then
Sometimes the host name is IP address, Arif bhai.
no, IP address plus something. It's not only the IP address.
Right.
If it's the local, then you can put the IP. Okay, but it's not straight IP address. Okay, it is the host. The reason I'm saying not straight IP address, because sometimes they break it down. They do some kinds of partition. Okay,
Yeah.
so it's not necessary that it's only the IP address. In local machine, let's say if you put straight your IP address here, it will work. But in the server level, it may not work. Okay, so whatever the host is, it will give you. You're going to change it. I just want you to understand this whole string so that you can manually change it. Okay, the port name,
Okay.
they will tell you what is the port name. This is the standard. Usually this is the standard always, but it could be different. And then this see server dedicated is fine. Seat number, this is very important. Okay, this number will be changed. Okay, they will give you what is the seat number is. Okay, here. Okay, now once again, so we're going to put, this is standard, we're going to put, this is we're going to put, and then
Wait, one more thing. SIDXE, what's that?
how I'm coming there. Okay, let's go there again. Let's from the beginning. So this is the user, this is the password. Okay, that, and then there is a
With the password, we need to put the @ right?
no. It's not part of the password. It's outside the password. After the password, you put @
Okay.
Okay, so this is just the password, and this is the user ID. And then here, as you can see, description is same, address this is same, protocol TCP file. Here you're going to change the host name. Host name they will give you. Okay, you got, and port name is also standard, but it might change. So they'll give you all the information. You just need to copy and paste here. That's all I'm saying. Okay. Now here the seed name. Actually, this is the instance. One database can have multiple instances. Okay, one database can have multiple instances. So this is the like a server ID, basically service ID. Okay, so one database can have a lot of instances. So under one server, they can have a lot of instances. So that is the name of the instance. Okay, the server name could be same, but this ID could be different. Okay, for each, like say you can have if you have, let's say, QA environment, and then you have a dev environment, and then you have production environment, then server name will be the same, but this will be different. This thing will be different for each. Okay, so you need to change it. What I'm trying to say, whenever you use the copy and paste, but just change this thing, not the @ will be is a constant. You keep it there. You put the ID, you put the password, and then you go back all the way to host, change the host, and then you're going to go all the way to this thing. See, okay, that's it. That's all you need to change. Okay, in this string.
So this is what to connect to the server, Arif bhai?
Connect to the
Data.
yeah, and then see, it's in double. See, the quotation is completed here, right? Now starting quotation here. So this is the beginning, this is the ending. Now here, this is a, see, @ sign is not a part of your name though. You have to put @ anyway. Okay, this name will change, this thing will change. Okay, now that means what I'm telling here is, I'm telling this SQL plus to run this file. I'm telling the SQL to run this file. That's all I'm saying. Okay, run this file. Okay, I'm connecting to the database and I'm saying, can you run this query for me? That's all I'm saying. Okay, And then whatever the output result, I want to save it in a text file here. So this is a greater than sign one time. Okay. So I'm telling run this query. First I'm saying connect to the database, right? Connect to this database and then run this query, and whatever the output, save it here. That's what I'm saying. Now,
That query list.sql, we can create it in anywhere, right? So let's say we can create it in Microsoft SQL Server also. That's fine, right?
yeah, Microsoft SQL, of course you can use it, but this is standard for Oracle. SQL Plus is for Oracle, nah?
Yeah, I understand that. I'm just asking that, like, let's say, for example, if I have a query uh, .sql file from
No,
SQL
this is
Server.
the Oracle database. SQL Server you can for SQL Server there is another called SQL command. It's called SQL This is another program like same thing SQL Plus SQL command. There is in Oracle there is a program. Okay, in Oracle here I'm saying
Okay.
SQL Server. They have similar thing which called SQL CMD.
Right. So it will go through the Oracle database, right?
Yeah,
Let's say, for example,
Oracle.
let's say I'm just giving an example. Like, let's say if I have one file which has like you can say that a little bit stuff from the SQL, but those are common in the Oracle. It will go through or not?
No, it will not, because first of all, this thing completely we cannot use in SQL Server. Forget about completely SQL Server. This thing only you can use in Oracle because you are
So
using
I'm just
SQL Plus.
yeah. So the reason behind that, I just want to make sure that it's only dependent on the Oracle.
Yes,
Yeah, it's
because
not
you are using Oracle program, right?
environmentally independent.
Let's
Okay,
say,
I got it.
what is this SQL developer? Can you use in SQL
hmm
Server? No, this is
No, no.
Oracle.
I mean, that's what I was gonna ask.
Yes,
Like if it's an environment and like environment independent or not.
yes, but because it's a Oracle program. Because it's a Oracle program. Okay. Now for SQL Server, yeah, you have the same thing, similar thing. I mean, you have SQL command. There is another thing in SQL Server. It's called SQL command. Same thing. This is more popular. That's what I'm showing you. But it's basically the concept is same. Okay. Basically the concept is same. SQL loader is more popular. That's why I'm going to show you SQL loader. Okay. There is a backload in SQL Server also. Okay, same concept, same thing, just different program. So this is for completely Oracle, nothing to do with SQL Server. Okay, because the program we are using is SQL Plus. That's Oracle, based on Oracle. It's not like database independent. Okay, so this one is going to run, connect to the database, run this query, and then put the result in there. Now here is the thing. See this result here, I put single one time greater than sign. That means create this file for me. The file is not there. Create it for me. Create the file for me and then save that. Now if I run this program a lot of times, every time I run it, it's going to delete the old version and create a new one. Okay. Now another thing is, if I put it twice, then what's going to do it? It's not going to, if that means the file is already there, don't delete anything that is already there, just add after whatever is there, just add to it. That's all the double quotation means. If you don't want to delete the previous version, if you want to keep adding to it, then you put double quotation, double greater than sign. Otherwise, you put single greater than sign. Okay. So now,
What's the reason for double? Again, please.
double means append, meaning this is a text file, right? Let's say you run it once, Now there is some information there already, right? Already there. Now, if you run it again, whole file is deleted. And then,
All right. So double mean
hmm?
Means like it will not overwrite it, just added more in it.
Yeah, if you put double, yeah, it's not going to override. It's going to, after whatever you finish, it's going to add to it. That's all.
But if it's single, then it will overwrite it or
Yes.
create it.
Yes, create it. Okay. So this is the file. Oh, where is the file? Oh, no. So this is the batch file. Oh, now, whenever you save it, save this file, right? What I'm going to do, file, save as, right? See, here is important things. I'm going to just select all, and then whenever I write this thing, I'm going to put dot bat. That's important, okay? Dot bat, batch file. Okay, dot bat. See, this is my file. Now here is a Windows batch file. See the type Windows batch file. Okay, and as you can see, this is a query list I put here. Whatever it says. Oh, this is a file. Let me change it.
Arif bhai, sorry, 1 second.
Yeah.
So the whole thing here, what you're explaining, is to run a batch file?
Yes, using SQL Plus. Yes.
Using SQL Plus to run a batch file.
Yes.
This whole thing. Okay. All right.
Now, why the purpose is why I'm doing this. I can run this query, right? I can just run this query. Right? Why I'm doing all this, right? I can just run this query. The reason is, see, this is a query list here. You see, this is the, I'm telling this SQL Plus to run this query, right? I highlighted here, this query, and save the result here. Now, as you can see, this query, see this query list, right? I put it here. Let me open this. In this query, you can put a lot of query. Within this query, you can put like say 10, 20, 15 query, one after another. Okay. That's the purpose of it. You can run multiple query from this one. It's not a single query. If you need to run like say 20 query, how are you going to do it one by one? You can just put it in this batch file and let it run as give you the output. Okay. Let's just quickly show you a demo so that you know. Now I'm going to go in CMD, command line. Okay. CMD. Okay. Command line. See here. Oh, let me open it again. Okay. Okay. So here I have to go. Where did I save it? That's the whole important thing. Why did I save? Okay. Let me go. I have to go where I save this one. Okay. Save this file. Say this is my folder, right? SQL Plus. So I have to go there. Okay. In this folder I have to go. So I have to go. Oops, what happened? Okay, CD. Okay, CD. Plus. Okay, so as you can see, I just went to this folder here. See here, SQL Plus, if you can see batch file, batch DNS, card, debt, all this thing, right? See batch card data, all this thing. Okay, so here, this is my query list. I put all this query here, right? I put all this query, right? Now this query, see all this query again, I have to write it down separately. See fact app SQL, card SQL, dev SQL, see fact app SQL, dev SQL, card SQL. I have to write the query individually, put the list in this, and then this name I have to put in the batch file. Okay, so I have to create the batch file. First thing what I do, I put all the query, create the query, and then all the name of this query I put this here, the list, right? Create the query individually, put all this name just here, that's all, the name, and this name will be in the TNS batch file. Okay, so see, this is what I
Sorry to cut you off. When I install the Oracle, like it has different thing, like the start database is stop database. So first I need to start the database and how I will connect with it, like not with the command line I'm talking about. I'm talking about like
no, you don't have
same
to
as
SQL developer you need to install. You need to install SQL developer for that.
oh, okay, all right. So Right now, if I need to know like how many tables are there in it or what table I can use, I can only go through with the command line.
Right now, if you don't have, yeah, right now, if you don't have
Okay.
SQL developer, you can go with this one.
Okay. All right. That's what I want to ask. Thank
Yeah.
you.
So, so here, right now, I can run the batch file here. In this SQL Plus, all I'm going to put, see this batch, tns.batch, I just going to type this and enter. Now here, remember, I tell them to put the output result in this file. Remember this? I tell them created this file and put the result here, right? So now if you look, once I run this one, right, you will see here there is no result file. It will be created. Just keep your eye here. Okay, you will see that. See, it's created. Right. So let me open this one. See, if I open, this one is fact right? This table is giving me the output. Okay, this query. Now, one thing I think we don't have the for this one DPT. I don't think we have the query for it. I mean, this kind of specification. I don't think we have the table for it. Okay, so see this output is here. Is create this table. Create this text file and give me the output right here. Okay, we use this a lot. Just to let you know, in SQL Server we have SQL command. Same thing, same way we run, but this is more popular. That's what I'm showing you. So we use it a lot at work. If you have multiple query, you just run it like this. Like say, if a query takes, like say, if you have 20 queries that you're going to run one after another, and it takes half an hour or 1 hour, then you have to sit down, right? What you do, just let it go like this in batch file, then go lunch or right after work, you can just let it run and then come back tomorrow morning. Things like that. It's a very useful thing, and it is useful, and you need to know because you need to use it at work to show your specialty also at work. Okay, this is the skill set you need to work, and it's very important. Okay, so guys, quickly let's do this one. Okay, the reason I'm saying because if you are stuck, you can at least run it once so that you can practice it during the week, and the next week you can talk more if necessary. Otherwise, we'll talk something else. Okay, Hassan bhai, you have it ready, so you can you do it now? Hassan bhai,
Yes, Arif bhai.
can you do it now? Or Said bhai, you are installing it. SQL, forget about SQL developer now, Said bhai, because you can do it loud. Let's see in the SQL Plus it work or not.
Hey, so what I'm doing right now, I just need few tables. So how can I get the tables from here?
You put the select table name. I don't know. Let's 1 second. 1 second. For SQL, give me 1 second. Said bhai, can you do one thing is a very good practice. Like at work, you always need to find a solution from internet. Like not always. You need to have that practice. So now let's see. This is a very problem. I don't know how to find out the table list of the tables from SQL Plus. How do I know? So we can Google it and find it. Okay.
Okay. All right.
Now is a common thing. That's a common thing. Try to select all from these. EFT and EPT. EPT, which is a common table. You should have it.
Well, let me check it out. Let me find a solution on that.
Yeah. Find that. Let's do this. It's important.
Or show database and show tables, right? So tables.
ये इसका ये काली हो जाएगी काली नहीं फिर
तो कह रहे हैं
हाँ मेरा
बहुत खराब
मुझे आई नहीं देखे
नहीं नहीं मेरा
कौन बोल रहा है वहाँ आई सिद्धि करने लोग गए थे ना सारे भाई सिद्धि का सब देखने गए
ताजा पक गया है
काज का है
ताजा पक नहीं है आप बता रहे हैं
घर पे आई नहीं थे भाईजान के पास मैं आएगा मैं
कार कब गए भाईजान अच्छा जिला से गए थे
हाँ मैं तो मेरे लिए इतनी मुश्किल से बार बार नीचे उतरती थी जो खाना देती थी एक एक निवाला फिर ऊपर आके बैठती थी तो मेरा हाँ बहुत अच्छी लगी बहुत मजे की
मेरा एक दोस्त है ऑफर नहीं कभी के ऊपर वो बनाते हैं मैं चाह रहा हूँ और
कुर्सियां भी रख दोगे एक
इसके अंदर में
तो नीचे कभी गाड़ी से भी सामान मिलाएंगे क्या भी
ये सारा हो जाएगा ना
ये क्या है
ये सब भी वो है ये मदद है ना
ये मदद है और सामान नहीं ये एक वो था जिसमें मदद था सामान
जगह नंबर क्या
ये जगह सही नहीं है
आएगा गली गली में भाईजान की तबीयत पूछने आई शायन को लेने आई थी
किसको
शायन को लेने के लिए जबरदस्ती लेके आए थे
All tables.
मैं कहा चलो भाईजान से तबीयत
Yeah, all tables I'm seeing it.
But
Uh,
it's all tables. But yeah, you see it?
yeah, I just ran that all table command like
Just put
but
row number
it
less than
didn't.
10. Just put row number less than 10. I mean, then you should get only top something.
Like, could you run that command, please? So I'll see on your screen.
Yeah, I can put like say select all from all tables. You see my screen, right?
Yeah.
All tables where row number less than 10. Here.
When I'm doing select asterisk from all table,
ये देना तो ये तो बहुत बदल ना रहा
जिम लेकर इन लोगों ने बहुत खाया होता है इसे जिम लेकर
हाँ जाती समझ जाती हूँ अच्छा वो बंद कर दे
क्या चीज
गाना
Yeah.
कौन इधर
हाँ इधर तो मैं चाह रहा हूँ इसको
हाँ ये सलाद भी क्या करें
हाँ स्ट्रेट में नहीं
दोपहर को खाऊंगी
देख खाना होता है थोड़ा बहुत थोड़ा सा बस
मैं ले सकती हूँ थोड़ा सा
हाँ दे दो चल
This
क्या कुछ लेंगे
ये दो काली कुर्सियां हैं तो नीचे डाल
किसी तेली में रख लो या ऐसे ही उस पे रख लेंगे
ये दो कुर्सियां हैं ये दो
सही
कुर्सियां
रहेगा तो फिर से
इनको तो बहुत पसंद है
इधर दो कार भी चलेगा तो मैं भी रख लिया
हाँ दो चार दिन से जैसे हर खाने पे रखते हैं इनको बड़ा
what's
चाहिए
row number, Aribhai, or row name?
row name.
What's the command again?
Oh no, row num for how many row num here?
Row num, not the number,
Yeah, row num.
just the num.
एक के भी ऐसा करें आप लेते हैं इसमें ले लेंगे
Yeah, but it's okay.
जब खराब होने लगे तो फिर
तो कितने कितने में ले रहे हो ये कुर्सियां यहीं रहने में क्या है कुर्सियां यहाँ रहने
ये ना वो हो जाती है फूल जाती है हाँ लेदर है ना
हाँ सारा कलर हो जाएगा
यूज में ही नहीं आएगा
में जगह पे
नहीं दे तो नीचे वाली दे दो
एक खाली कुर्सी इसी तरह भी रख दो ना एक
ये नहीं होता.
और वो अपनी वो वाली कंप्यूटर वाली चेयर निकाल लेना बाहर
उसको बाहर
So Aribhai, the results that showed up. It says owner, table space underscore name, table name, and below that it says cluster underscore name. But I'm not seeing any. So I'm seeing like, where can I see the name, actual name of it?
Yeah, so put the select and then put table name. Select
All right, so
table name.
I did all table, right? Okay, I got it. I was not seeing your screen. I was seeing that
Oh,
the stuff over there.
मुझे भी बहुत अच्छा लगता मुझे डर लगता है सामने से देखो किसी को खाते इन लोगों को सबको बहुत पसंद है सब करते हैं क्या चीज मगर मैं वो कर दूँ हो गई ना हाँ हो गई
All right, so all the table name comes with the dollar sign.
dollar sign means it's system table.
Okay, all right. So I'm only seeing system tables. Like I have 9 tables.
Yeah, but if you put like more, like 100 or something, then you'll see all the tables, more tables. Right now, you're going to see mostly the system tables, right? Because you don't have any table that you created. There is some tables should be by default.
Right. Yeah, I'm only seeing system tables.
By SQL Plus, I have to download it separately, or it comes with.
Or Arba, is there any sample database in it? Like, let's say in the SQL we have Northwind and stuff. So is there any sample database which we
No.
can do it for that?
Yeah,
So I need to install it, or like it's already there?
it's already there.
So what's the name of it?
Like say EMP. I didn't install it actually. Select all EMP, then select all from DEPT. Try this DEPT.
Okay.
Select all from DEPT.
Alright, it says it's not exists. Let me
You mean
see
DEPT?
EMP. Yeah, DEPT is not exists. I don't have anything. So let me create a database.
No, why? Database should be already created there.
Like
Install the SQL.
another.
Hasan bhai, Sajid bhai, install the SQL developer. I'll give you something. Install SQL developer.
SQL developer?
Yeah, here. Yeah.
Yeah, I got it.
Is this? Oh. SQL developer.
So
This one.
download it, right?
Then download it. This is what I mean. Yeah. Okay. This is the one we need to install.
4.0.3?
Now it should be 4 point
4.
something. 4 point something.
4.1?
4.1 is
I have two. 4.1.3 and 4.0.3.
4 point something. Anything is fine.
Okay.
This is a database. I mean, database that I just send you table. I mean, so just save it. Then once you install the SQL developer, then we can run it.
Yeah, let me do it right now.
Yeah, fresh download. This is a jar program. You need to nothing to install there though. Just download it will work. No need to install. Saidbhai, did you understand? Just
Alright, so it's a jar program. I need to put it somewhere or not?
just somewhere been in desktop or something. Yeah.
Okay.
So you need to download and you have to click on the extract file, which is going to start working.
Alright, so it will start working over there. Okay.
You need to connect with the database. I'll show you that. Hassan bhai, are you there?
Yes, Arifai.
Okay. So are you trying? Are you trying?
Trying, Arifai, what do you want me to do from here? Create a script file and then
Yeah, what I just show you, I give you this, right? I give you this. So that's all you need, first of all, right? And then just write two query, any query, like this. Just from here, just write one query. Let's say select count or back. Okay. So let me save it. Let me save it. Okay, I'm saving it, right? And then let me create another query. Let me create another query. Select cart. Okay. Cart. Okay. So this one I'm going to save also the same place. I'm going to save the same place. I'm going to saving it. Okay. Now I have. Let's say I save this two. Okay. I don't do this one. So I have. Give me 1 second. Okay. So now I have two query, right? This cart and fact tab. I have two query. Now I'm going to create another query where I'm going to just put this to a list. That's it. So I'm going to put another query, right? Another query, and here I'm going to put @ sign, right? I don't have to actually write it here in the SQL developer. No, I can put it in Notepad. Okay, I can just create a Notepad like this here, and just I can write like this: at fact app.sql, then at what is the other one? At cart.sql. Okay, this I'm going to just save this one. Okay, I'm going to just save it, and then this is what I have now, right? Oops, sorry. This is what I have. Okay, so I have this is the thing I have batch file which I gave you, and then I put two query, and this two list I put it in another notepad. This is you don't have to do in SQL developer query list. You can just see this is a notepad, so you can just put the list in here. So whatever the name you are putting here, you just put this name in the end here, right here. That's it. When double quotation mark. Okay, that's all, nothing else. Doesn't that make sense?
yeah. So when you save that query um, from the SQL Oracle developer, you save the file exact name as the file name in there. I mean the table name, or it could be anything.
File name could be anything, no?
No, it's a fact underscore app.
I just
That's your
this is a SQL query, so it's nothing to do
okay.
with table, right? Nothing to do with table. It's like could be anything.
Okay. Can you just give me that because I didn't get a chance to write that top part. I'm not yet batch run yet.
No, batch run I send you in the email.
Oh, you send me the email?
Email. This one I send you in the email. Yeah.
Okay, just save it in a text file, right? In wherever I'm. Oh no, the bat file. Save it as a bat file.
Batch file you do it in a notepad.
Notepad, yeah, that's something.
What I just give you is just copy and paste there. Okay.
Okay.
That's it. And your database name is this the same one, and password make sure they're the same one.
Okay.
So once you're done,
Yeah, but it's taking time. Like it's 566 MB. It's installing right now.
okay.
I'm just extracting it, and it's taking time on that.
Yeah. Yes. Give me 1 second, guys. Right back. Sorry. Said bhai is done. Hassan bhai.
Almost Arif bhai. Let's leave it time.
Okay. So Hassan bhai.
Anyway, like I installed that developer,
Okay.
but now it says Oracle no SQL connection,
Yeah. Of course no.
and then
You have to connect like
connections.
this.
All right.
Here. Let me show you. Simple. If you go in connection the left side, new connection,
Right.
click in there, and then here you can put any name. Connection name, it could be anything. Just put your name, like the site. Okay.
All right. Mm-hmm.
Username, you're going to put system, like all capital. S
Okay. And the
S Y S.
password which I
Password
gave
is the
first
one that
time.
you put it before. Okay.
Right.
Whenever you're doing it, remember you're asking for a password.
Right. I
The
got
password,
it.
and then you put save. Okay. You put save,
Save.
and then hold on. Don't do anything yet. You do test. Don't connect. Click on connect. Do test.
Okay.
If you do test,
It
it says failure.
says invalid username and password. Okay, let me try it again.
Okay.
Password, like I think so. Sometime my keyboard give the problem. Okay.
My password is
So yeah, test is good.
It's good.
And
Okay.
then,
Then connect.
yeah, and then hit enter.
Then connect. Mine, I forgot my password. Okay.
All right. So now it's loading.
And then in the email, I sent you a file. You just
Mm-hmm.
open it here and just run the whole thing. You'll see a lot of tables there.
Okay. Hold on a second. Let me download the file. Yeah.
Right?
Present काम क्या है? फाइनल ये वाला present का बाथरूम का धोना है ना? धोना था हाथ धोना था तो ले लेते हैं अंदर गीला है पूरा उसके पर रख दो गंदा सा बन के म्यूजियम गार्डन में तो मुझे झूले सा रखा है ना पत्ते उठा के फेंकते हैं
Arif bhai?
Huh, Sanmai.
Okay, Arif bhai, I just I didn't write it yet. So I wrote the query, separate two queries, right?
Okay, hold on 1 second. First thing, this one, did you complete it?
Yeah.
Okay, so do one thing. Create a folder in your desktop first.
Yes, I did.
Folder in the desktop. So you copy and paste this thing, and you change just this thing, right? The username, password,
Yeah, I
and you save that in the folder in your desktop folder, right?
yes.
Okay, so this is done, and then you create two query like this, two query. Just simple. Any two query,
Yeah,
you can name
I did.
anything, doesn't matter. Two query, and save them in the same folder as a .sql file. The .sql, right?
Yeah.
Done. That's it. And then open your notepad. Just open your notepad. Okay. Open the notepad, and then just do this. Add sign, add, and the query name .sql. Add sign and the query name. Okay.
Okay.
That's it.
Uh,
Okay.
just a second. With the SQL extension or no?
All of them will be SQL extension except the batch file. All of them had .sql extension. All of them. The query
Okay.
and the query list also. Batch file should be .bat.
Right. That's what I did.
Yeah.
Okay, now name this file whatever I want, right? Result or something.
Mm.
Oh no, result will be different file.
Okay, here is the thing. Let me show you this thing, okay? So first thing, you create a batch file, right? This is the one in front of me I have opened, right?
Yes.
Okay, so batch file that you have that. Now at the end, you have this, just put this, right? You have this, right?
Yes.
Okay, and then you put in the double quotation mark, you put this, right? Query list dot SQL. Now this, see, this name could be anything. It doesn't have to query. Okay, so you have this, something like that.
So this is the one that two file I created. I have to name that file, right?
No, hold on. So did you create two query, right? Like this?
Yeah. Yes, I did.
Okay, so you save it in the same folder. Now open a text file, notepad. Open a notepad.
Arabic.
Yeah, side.
Sorry to
Yeah, what happened?
disturb you. It says like drop table fact weblog, and whatever the
Just do one
table
thing.
which we are dropping.
Hold on 1 second.
Yeah.
Open this whole thing, right? You open in SQL developer and then
Right.
Control A, put Control A.
Okay.
Put Control A.
Okay.
And
Right.
just run this thing, not the play. Just run this second one.
So just press F5.
No. That's what I'm saying. See, you have two things here, right? Play and then another run script.
Okay, all right.
So run script. Okay, that's it.
So what's the difference between that?
It's a script. If you want to run like multiple script together, if you want to run multiple script together, then you use the script. Like if you have in SQL developer, you have 3 query, all of them is going to run.
Okay.
Okay. So it's running now?
Yeah, it's running now.
Okay, it's going to take probably a minute or two. Okay. So Hassan bhai, you have 2 query like this, right?
Yes.
Now open a notepad. Let's do one by one.
Yes.
Open a notepad.
Yeah, I did.
And then just put this name like this. Whatever the name you put here, just put the, see this name, same thing here, right? Just dot.
Yeah, same thing.
Now when you save it, that's important. Like save as, same folder, and then you go all file. Okay? And then you put here, make sure you put .sql manually, .sql.
Okay.
Okay? You put .sql?
Yeah, you don't have to put @ in there.
Where?
Right here. You did. Okay, never mind. I don't want to confuse you. Okay, I got it.
Okay. So here you put this 2 file name, right? And these 2 file you already have here, right? Just make sure you follow the instruction. You put 2 query, just the name here, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, what is the name of this file you put? What was your name?
I just put query list.
Okay, same thing. So make sure in double quotation you have this @ sign, .sql. Okay. @ sign, query list.
Yeah.
And then .sql.
Okay, 1 second. Let me just change it there.
Change it where? Like what are you changing?
Okay, I put I have the same query list. Yeah. Okay.
Okay. So here you put this, and then the greater than sign, and then any name, but it make sure it is a .txt. Name could be anything.
Where you put the query list.sql, we can put like the batch file name also, right? That BAT.
Where? No. Why batch file? Batch file is separate.
No. Oh, or like we just run the batch file. That's it.
we will run the batch file. We create it, right? We create a separate batch file. This is the batch file. This is the batch
Okay,
file.
right. I got it. So the command which we put it in the text file, we need to save it as a batch file.
Yes.
And the SQL thing, like we just need to put it as .SQL.
Yes.
All right. So like let's say that notepad in which you have multiple SQL, we make it as one SQL file, and then we put it in the batch file.
Yes, we make a list of a file, and then that file we call it from the batch file.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah. Kasan, are you okay now?
Okay. To run, just click on the batch file.
Yes, you can click on the batch file. That is correct. Okay, but make sure you have it everything ready. So now you can click.
Wait, one second. One second. I don't have the list. Okay, query list.
It's still running. Okay.
Yeah, it's a big file. It's like 9 megabyte file.
Oh, okay.
A lot of tables in there, lot of tables, and lot of data. Not only lot of tables. It's like.
So like the insert into things, there are a lot of things, right?
Yeah. So the reason of this file that I gave you, you will see after that. You will see there is a lot of tables there, and then you can practice on those. That's the whole point. Like here, if you go, see these tables, all these tables, you have this table.
Okay, Arif, I have everything.
Okay, so I also got those things, and let's see now. It will be under tables, right?
Yes.
All the tables?
Yeah, but see, you need to refresh it or something. If you don't see, refresh it.
Okay, let me refresh. Okay, I'm already refreshed now. Yeah, so I got EMP, info hub, fact app, right. Okay, alright, so let me save this stuff.
हाँ वो टोटल डिसाइड रात की चली करने के लिए जुम्मा होता है ना तो जुम्मा के चली गई अभी इसका सिर्फ लाहौर का ही था ना
Yeah.
इस्लामाबाद वाला भी तुम
So now we run it from the front line.
वो नहीं कर सकते प्रोग्राम पर बहुत सर्दी हाँ हाँ तो फिर बोले वो करते मतलब दोपहर के वक्त करते लाहौर मैं इस्लामाबाद में तो और होगी इस तरह वहाँ तो कभी कभी बर्फ जैसे भी है हाँ बर्फ सारी
हाँ इस्लामाबाद में क्यों पिंडी में कोई 2-3 साल पहले हुई थी तो हमारे साथ बताया अरे 20 साल में पहली बार हुई
नहीं ये हमीदा ये सुबह हमीदा बच्चे लोग लगते भी हैं हमीदा तो बहुत
अब वो झूठ गए पता है गर्दन बहुत छोटी है मोमानी जान भी तो नहीं है सब
हाँ वो तो अच्छे थे
वो तो बिल्कुल कांस्टेंट है
शादी बहुत देर से भी होगी ना
Arif bhai?
हाँ.
बहुत मेरी शादी में कोई बात हुई है इमरान भी था हमीदा की मेहरुनिसा की
इनका सफर जो है ना वो नहीं सफर एक बराबर है
अल्फा जफर बराबर
दोनों साथ में
हाँ
So I have the batch file ready now.
Let me share your screen. Okay. Let me see. Okay. So double click in there.
When I double click the result,
Okay, open it.
if I want,
Right click, and then open with. Okay, open with. Use a notepad from the list or something. Yeah, search. No, don't do this. Why? Double click. If you double click, it does not open.
no, this is
Hold on.
the
Search
thing
the
is,
web now. Learn more about the text environment. Do not show this thing again. Do not show. The last option. No. At the bottom. At the bottom. Don't show. Why is displaying this? No, forget it. Cancel this one. Okay. 1 second. Let's go to the batch file. Let me see open the batch file. Go all the way down. Txt. Okay. It's fine. Somebody cancel this one. Cancel.
here I think.
No, that's fine. Cancel this one.
Okay.
So yeah, you file created, right? The bottom line. So what you can do, go to this open a notepad, like separately open a notepad, just a notepad. Yeah, new one, file new, and then go file open. Go to that folder and manually open it. File open. No, in the notepad, file open. Yeah, and go to that folder and open this result. Now here you have to put all file at the bottom. Yeah, you have to select all. Yeah. Now see the result file opens. Yeah. Okay. So unable to open file query list. Okay. Let me see the whole thing. Okay. So it's saying here, I don't see it. Put it a little bit top. Asanbhai. Connected to Oracle database section. Okay. So it was connected. Unable to open file query list. Okay. Disconnect from database. Okay. So query list can open. So let's see the query list file. Let me open this query list. Right click and edit. Yeah. Add email transfer query list. Is there a gap in front of the file name?
No.
Left create the backspace. Oh, no, right? Okay. Then cancel it. Then it's fine. But it was a .sql file though. That's the important. Okay. So cancel this one. So email trans.sql. Email trans y batches file. The first one. Let's see the first file. Banan boluise. You made a spelling mistake, I think.
Let me see what I put here.
Yeah.
Query list.
Hold on here. This is how you're going to do it. Don't do this. Rename. Yeah. Rename and copy paste. Now Control C. Now put Control C. Okay. Now here highlight this button. Control V. Yeah. Now save. Control S. Control S. Control S.
So if I want to delete this result, just put the double.
No. Single. Single is going to delete and recreate.
Oh, single going to delete and recreate.
Yeah.
Okay.
So now open the same way like before. Yeah. Notepad.
Okay.
Yeah. Should open. Now here, see this is giving you this result. Okay. But you had 2 query, no?
Right. That's the question. max cell.
Okay, so delete this one. Delete it. Okay. So open the query list. Okay. So this is this. Delete the first one.
This one?
Yeah, the first query delete completely. And the second one, just write it, copy and paste. Do it twice. The query that you have now, just do it, copy paste and do it twice.
Save it.
Control S, yeah. Now click on the batch file again. See, something wrong with that query. See, you're giving it twice now, right?
Yeah.
So other one, what happened then? That means something wrong with the query. That's why there was no display. Okay. Understand what I'm trying to do? Like you have two queries, so you should have two query. It should run. So probably that's what happens. But anyway, so batch file, this is not the way actually you're going to run the batch file. I mean, you can run it like this, but usually the command line, if you go, you can use it from command line also. So open the CMD, Hasan bhai, go on the search and open the CMD. Said bhai, are you there? Still working? So here,
I mean, for me, it's not creating the text file. It's like creating the file, but it's coming up with some comma, like the commas.
now did you put the .txt in the end?
Yeah, after .txt, it's just like basically it's coming up with those quotations, like the single quote.
Yeah. Okay, probably because the font is not that. That's all. Like whenever you put this,
Like, could you go to that command one more time, please? The command.
yeah. Oh, I'm in Hasan bhai computer right now. Give me just 1 second. So, Hasan bhai, can you put directory here, dir? Oh, you are already connected, right?
Yeah.
So you have to exit from there. You don't need. This is SQL class. Forget about SQL class. Let's go to command line again. CMD. CMD just, yeah. That was SQL class. That was not DOS or anything. Here put directory, dir. And then you should have desktop. Enter. You have desktop here. So put cd desktop. Just de. Just put de. Cd space d. Tab. Put the tab. Click on tab. Yeah. Enter. Now put directory. dir again.
Enter.
Yeah. What file you have? The file.
File name.
Yeah. The folder name that you have. You created a folder in the desktop, right?
Yeah, run batch file.
Oh, go there. So put cd. Run and tab. Don't run the whole. Please guys, this is very useful for you to learn this kind of thing. Yeah, tab. You don't have to type. Never do that. Enter. Enter. Now directory. No. Just directory. Just put directory. Enter. Okay. Now here, just to see what you have, right? So you have the batches file, batches dot bat, right? So just put this file name. That put bat.
I cannot hear you very well.
Side by, can you put this in the mute?
Okay, Arif bhai.
Yeah.
Sorry.
BAT and tab. Tab. Yeah. Now enter. Okay. So see, now it's done. Now go to this folder in the desktop folder. Just minimize this one. Yeah, here. Hold on 1 second. What time is created? 10:35. What time is it right now in your computer? 10:35.
10:35.
That means created right now, right? So open this one now. Okay, good. So so now you understand what we did. Did you get it?
Yeah.
We went to that folder, and from there we just run the batch file, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So here you
The
can
reason I'm showing
schedule.
you this, the reason I'm showing you this, that just you click on the batch file, it works fine, right? But at work,
Yeah.
like most of the time at work, you'll not able to click the batch file because they disable it because a security issue. Okay. If you work any like a sensitive project and in a desktop, they will disable the running the batch file like this. You cannot click and it's not going to work. So you have to manually go to that folder and then run the batch file like this. Okay, make sense?
So from this, okay. So you're gonna run it from the command line.
Yes, yes. Because I mean, if you can run from the
Can we
batch file, it's
schedule it
fine.
here? Can we schedule this file to
Yeah,
run?
Windows schedule, that's different. You can do that. Yeah, from Windows
This
schedule scheduler, you can schedule this run batch file and it's going to run. Okay. But most importantly, the difference is you double click, it's working fine, done, right? But if you cannot do it, then how you do it? I mean, if you are disabled, if your system is disabled, so at that time you manually go to that folder using the DOS command and then run it from there. Make sense?
I mean, if the system disabled for double clicking on the back file,
No.
you go to command line.
Let me explain again. It's important for you to understand the batch file is sometimes for security reason they disable it. The reason is
That's what I mean. Right.
now why? Because sometimes the reason is batch file is a program. Okay, so if you is not disabled by mistake, you can download something from internet, and if you double click on that, your system could get screwed. So that's why they disable that kind of file. Batch file is an execution file. It's like running a group of file, a lot of file running at the same time. So for security reasons, sometimes the system admin they disable it. So double click is not going to work. So if it doesn't work, then you go here and then do it like this. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Side by, I send you the request. Can you please share the screen?
I cannot share the screen over here because I'm doing the stuff on the other computer. I'm installing the TeamViewer. So if you just share your screen and you do it from the TeamViewer.
Okay. So
With
okay.
the
So
ID and password.
What question you have?
All right. My batch command is working fine. Okay.
Okay.
It's not displaying the result. Like it's connecting with the database and disconnecting from the database. But with the query file, which I put it over there, it's not running it.
Okay. This is make sure that this is the right thing you did. Like this is double quotation. Just make sure you have the double quotation, right? And then you have @ sign. And then the name, whatever you put, doesn't matter what name you put here, just .SQL. .SQL.
Yeah, that's the same thing.
Okay, hold on.
I
Let's do one by one. Side by, hold on. Let's do one by one. Okay. So in the batch file, this is the batch file. Make sure you have this right. Now
your screen is not shared.
My screen is not shared.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Let me know if you see.
Yeah, I can see you now.
Okay. So make sure, let's do one by one because the problem is coming from where you don't know. So you have to be like, do sequentially. So this file that I have to make sure it's .SQL. When I save them is .SQL, not like I'm putting .SQL here. When I save them, I have to save them as a .SQL. Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's the first.
It's coming up as .SQL file.
Okay. So here it should show Microsoft SQL Server, right? Whatever .SQL. Now here I'm putting the @ sign. And then putting the query name. Now these two things, this is the two query. See, this is the two query I have. I put the same name here with a .SQL extension. Now, file, creating file, I can save it. I mean, I can use it a notepad to do it, notepad. But these two things, I have to use it SQL loader, I mean, SQL developer to do these two query. This is a regular query, right? This is what I need to use when the, yeah.
All right, I think so. I got the problem. I solved the problem.
Got it?
The problem was like I was in the let me see one more thing for you. Give me a moment. Basically, it was already open in my developer. That's why it was not giving the access to it.
So it's working now?
Still giving. Let me double check. Give me a few moments. I need to check one thing on it. Okay. Now let me run it. Let's see now the result file. Yep, it comes through.
It's working?
Yeah.
Okay.
One more thing I need to check it out. Hold on a second. So it's okay. Yeah, both the tables are working.
Okay.
All right. The problem was like I already opened those files as SQL in the developer. So if it's already the file is already open, the batch file is not able to access it.
Okay. All right.
So that was the problem. So it's just like the file is already open, the other batch file will not going to work. But one more thing I need to ask you, like after on your screen, if you check it out, after query list.sql, you have a greater than sign, and after that you have single quotation over there.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
If I'm putting single quotation, it's
single
not
quotation,
saving it.
double quotation should work too. I'm not sure. It should work double quotation also.
No, the single quotation, if I'm putting it single quotation, it's not saving it as a text file. But if I don't put single quotation, it's saving it as a text file.
Okay, good. Then don't use the single quotation.
Okay, all right. That's what I want to double check.
Try with double quotation then. Double quotation should work. But
let me see.
Those actually can, something.
Mm-hmm. So let me change the batch file and let me try it one more time. I just want to make sure.
I wanted to show you also two things, but if I start, will not be able to finish. SQL loader and external table. These two concept is very important. So this week you guys practice this. This is very important also. Just to let you know, at work you will be using it a lot. Not only at work, guys. The reason I'm showing you this, and you need to practice, because when you take the interview, when you give the interview, make sure that you mention this kind of thing. You write sequential script. Sequential script, let's say you have 20 SQL script. You're going to tell them, let's say I use bash file to automate my script. Let's say I have like 20 script I need to run one by one. And it takes probably 1 hour. So what I do, I just create a batch file and then, run the batch file, which is going to run all the query and put the result in a text file. Okay.
Right.
That thing is a super important, guys. Trust me. Like, guys, did I told you that Said Bhai, I think Hassan Bhai knows, I got an opportunity at Virginia?
Yeah, you already told me.
Okay. So I'm going there, and then I was talking to my manager that, I'm going there and all this thing. And then he was saying, okay, why and all these things. I said, better opportunity and everything. So that's fine. Then he was saying that a database that I need, I have to find someone, but it took me, before I thought it's 3-4 months he spent. He was saying it took me 4.5 months to find you, like find someone. You know, in the market is a lot of job, but there are not enough qualified people. Okay. So he is saying, I interviewed 85 people and you are the 86th person. The person that who took interview telling me that he interviewed 86 person. I don't know that. I thought I knew that they interview like 10, 12 people, but he told me 86 people in interview, and then he picked me. And then it took 5.5 months. We in our team there is 3 people. Okay, one is in a lead for
Developer, yeah.
yeah.
One
What
is
happened
developer.
is she's out for 3 months. Now there is a lot of work, but my manager even did not try to find one. He is saying, I'm so fed up with this. Even if I want to find someone, it's probably going to take 2-3 months again. And by the time I'll find someone, she'll be back. Okay. So what I'm trying to tell you that why they could not find other people is very simple, because these are the things that they want to know that you know. These are
okay.
Okay, it's very, very important, because how you work, how efficient you work. You have 20 query to run. If you run one by one, that's not efficient. It's going to take whole day for you to run them. And this thing, if you do, is probably take half an hour. You know.
Right.
So these are the things that the manager wants to hear from you when you give the interview. They will never ask you this. Do you run batch file? Do you create batch file? No. They will never ask you this in the interview. But you have to mention this somewhere in the interview.
Right.
That if I have to compare, let's say I'm comparing 2 tables, and I have to write probably 40 queries, and it's going to take a long time to run for me manually. What I do, I create a batch file, call all the query in the batch file, and then create a text file with output. It takes half an hour, 1 hour probably, which is like today's job. You have to mention it. You need to mention that. They never ask me this. In almost every interview, I mention this kind of thing, like say external table. Right now, I even don't have access to create external table, security reason. But I mentioned that I do it. They don't know. The company does not know. Like the new company that I interviewed, they don't know. But I told them I do it. But I don't do it now. I did it in the past. Right now, I don't have the access. Permission, I mean. Okay, so I'm just saying these are the things you need to mention. So it's very important, guys. This thing is important when you have to run a lot of query, and it takes, like say, one query take 2 minutes, another query 3 minutes, another query 30 seconds. Altogether, probably take like say of 6 hours to run, or probably manually if you run, probably So you create a batch file, call all this query, and then run them all sequence, and then at the end of the day you create a text file, right? So you have to mention that. So I want you to understand this concept. This batch file, when I'm using this SQL plus batch file, when I'm using, when I have to run a lot of queries, one after another sequentially, and then I need to see the output, right? Very simple. Am I correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so make sure you understand this, because there is couple more things coming. One is SQL loader. One is external table. It's very, very important, super important concept at work. Like as an ETL tester, as a database tester, you will be doing this. That will be your day-to-day work. This will be your day-to-day work. Okay, so that's why I want you to understand, not to get confused. And if you are clear that you can explain, they might ask you, like say external table. They might ask you, why do you need external tables? You can create tables in the database. Why you need external tables, right? That's a very simple question. Why? If you know, then you can explain. So that's why I just want you to make sure that you understand all this concept. Let's say batch file. If you have 2 query, 3 query, why you want to run a batch file? You don't need to run a batch file, right? Or if you have a query that takes only 2 minutes, you don't need to run a batch file. So you have to understand this.
Let's say like similar script.
Two things. If it takes a lot of query, or it sometimes could be 2-3 queries, but takes a lot of time. Like say,
so same thing, like you gave me the WebMD file for those tables.
Yeah.
For those, I can run a batch file, right? Because
yes.
It takes a lot of time in order to run it.
That is correct. So that's the thing. Okay. So okay. So like said, next week I'll talk to these 2 things. Okay. SQL loader, and then what are the thing? External tables. Okay. If I finish at start, I can finish. You guys have any? How about the resume? What's going on, guys?
Like I didn't get a call yet. I think so. I got one or two, but I was in the hospital with my dad,
Okay.
so that's why I didn't go through with them.
Okay. They also
I
email
didn't
you,
pick it up.
not necessarily calls.
Yeah, but I didn't receive any voicemail from them. I was like expecting a voicemail from them. They didn't left a voicemail.
But they don't always do that. They always sometimes they email you only.
Yeah, I'm checking my emails right away, but I didn't get anything. Yes.
Okay. All right. You will get probably.
What about Hassan? Hassan, did you get anything?
Yeah, I got Tuesday. I got a lot of call. All day I was interacting with them. Whatever they asked me, like updating emails. I mean resume and whatever they asked me, I did that. And I was supposed to having an phone interview on Friday. I mean Thursday, but they messed up with the scheduling. So they told me they're gonna make any schedule with me maybe on Monday. So I have to check with them. And some other recruiter, I send them my resume, and I've been in contact with them. So Tuesday was a lot of call on Tuesday. Wednesday really didn't happen anything, and I got few emails, and I replied them, but I haven't heard back from them.
Okay.
So yeah,
You put it in the Virginia area or like the regular one?
I put it in the Virginia area, but a lot of calls from like Texas and California, that side, and like Arifai said, a lot of like email. Some of the email I got from them, they got my resume, but they want to speak to me, but they didn't put any phone contact on that email, but they just sent me an email. So I replied them back, I'm interested, so I would like to talk to them furthermore. I would like to discuss with them. But those email I haven't heard back. But
Actually, the thing is, like right now, this weekend, it will be the Thanksgiving weekend, so definitely no one will respond it properly.
Yeah.
Let's see, after this weekend, definitely it will go through. So let's see. Alright, bhai, inshallah, I'll meet you over there.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Then that's it today. We'll talk next Sunday. Okay.
Okay, all right. Thank you, Arif bhai. Take care.
Arif bhai?
Yeah.